welcome back to Reactions That Rock. I am Seth, a former rock and roll radio DJ, and now a throwback machine. I'm a DeLorean, baby. We are going back in time. Yes, it's another retro reaction. If you haven't watched my retro reactions before, what they are stories and a song, and the song has some type of significance in my life. So what happens is I tell you the story about why it's significant, and then we play the song and I see if it still holds up. Or in this case, let's see if I like it. Because, to be honest with you, for 25 some odd years, I hated this song. And I never really even listened to it. Does that make any sense? No? Well, here is the story. Okay, first, I'm going to tell you something you haven't heard yet on my channel. I have a twin brother. Yes, I have a twin. He's still living down in Florida, and if you see a guy that looks like me, go ahead and say hi. Give him a big hug on the street. He will absolutely love it, and he won't ask you any weird questions. Yeah, seriously, I do have a twin brother. And we were, like, thick as thieves our entire childhood, as twins are known to be. And we got into high school, and we were into all the same things. We were into the same sports. We were into the same music. We were into all the same stuff. And then, as happens when you're in high school, he met a girl. And this girl was into rap music and R&B and none of the stuff that we were into. But, as happens when a young man meets a young girl, things change. People's tastes change. People frosted their tips and started listening to rap music. You know who you are. And literally, I just told you and the whole world who you are. But, so my brother kind of lost his rock and roll way a little bit and started listening to her music, which does happen when people introduce you to things you don't normally listen to. Hell, that's what I'm doing here now, is listening to stuff I don't normally listen to. But he was huge into Bone Thugs and Harmony, while I was huge into Korn and Social Distortion and Metallica and Megadeth and Soul Asylum. Okay, these things happen. But anyway, so this was like his jam. And this is the song that I remember constantly being played in his car, constantly being played in his room, which for a while was my room too, because, you know, my parents weren't bazillionaires, and with siblings, it's not like we could all have our own room. That happens. If you're sharing a room with a family member right now, just call it co-sleeping and be done with it. You can get away with that now. So anyway, so this was the song that I had to listen to 1,000 billion million freaking times as my little rock and roll buddy was becoming a rap star. So I'll save you all the gory details, but I hated this song for one reason and one reason only, and it was because he loved it. I was a spiteful, vindictive little dick. And now, 25 plus years later, I've matured just slightly, and I am going to give this a listen and see what it's all about, because I never gave it a fair chance. I equated this song with my brother starting a relationship. You know how people get when you feel like you're losing a loved one when they're just living their life, but you don't understand that. That was me. For the record, hopefully some of you can take away from that. It's not personal. But anyway, so that was me. So this song was important to him, and I'm going to fire it up and see, do I still hate it? And to be fair, I never really listened to it. Or maybe I heard it, but never listened. Is that the cool way of saying it? But I'm going to hear it and listen to it now for what is arguably the first time, despite the fact that I could probably sing fake words where the real words are. I know the tune, I know the rhythm, but I don't really know what's being sung about, because I just pulled blankets over my head and threw things like an impetulant little child. But it's Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crossroads. There's my story. Here's the song. And there we go.
Well, Mary, oh, Mary, don't you tell them of the night tomorrow.
Also filmed when TVs were square.
Don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army. You know they've been drowned.
I don't remember this being part of the song, but maybe this is just done for the video. We're setting up for a funeral scene
Tell them of the
where we're carrying, oh, the Grim Reaper carrying ghosts away.
Don't you moan.
He was like, I see you. That's what I remember. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's boom? Boom? Boon?
But it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you, what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide? When judgment comes for you, cause it's gonna come for you.
Looking for quality, easy season for Charlie. Little boo guy's got him, and I'm gonna miss everybody out of rolling clothes. Like gags, look at the wild flag and play with dust, and they play too deep for beach side. Little legs I got to be. Tell me your feature deceased with it, please. Marry me by my grand.
These captions are not holding up.
She working on a plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we praise. Even though the devil's all up in my face, but he keeping me safe and in my place. Say grace to the gates for race, but I change the face of judge. And I got my soul with buzz. Grudge because there's no mercy for thugs. Ooh, what can I do? It's all about the family and how we grow. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. We live in our lives, so we turn our soul. Hey,
And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Still with laces. Now follow me, Rosto. Whether it's tell or it's savage. Come, let's go take a visit to the people that's long gone there. While he's a terrible. Instead of keeping.
Okay, first of all, you can see the captions already gave the F up, and so I have no idea full on what the lyrics are, what's happening here. I kind of hope the captions would help me out just a little bit, and I think we got the Lycopotamus, and then it was gone. Something about pizza. I don't think those are the real words. What I'm picking up here is this is one of those, I'm gonna miss you, you're not with us anymore, and I'll see you when I get to heaven. I've been listening to a little more country lately, and it kind of seems to be a theme that crosses both genres. Is the I miss you, but I'm gonna see you soon. Like when I get to heaven, we're gonna hang out again or whatever. But it's a little hard to understand. But musically, I do not detest it. So we'll get a little more into that in a bit. But let's just see if I can pick up a word or two, or if the captions want to try to catch up. Lazy ass captions.
Up of a family, exactly how many days we got lasting? While you laughing, we're passing the way. Cause I know I'ma meet you up at the crossroads. Y'all know never ever got love with them both thugs, baby. Long gone, really wish you could come home. But when it's time to die, gotta go bye-bye. All the little thug could do was cry. Why they kill my dog? Yeah, man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. And he shouldn't be gone in front of his home. When they did, the root was wrong. Who's so wrong? Gotta hold on, gotta stay strong. When it comes, better believe on. Gotta show that you can lean on. And we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we pray, we pray, and we pray, and we pray. Every day. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. What's up with that money, y'all? See my big cousin was home. Somebody really, everybody wanna test the stuff.
Oh, hell no. Death is a dick.
Again and again. Tell me what you gonna do. Can somebody, anybody tell me why? Hey, can somebody, anybody tell me why? We die, we die. I don't wanna die.
Same.
See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate this anymore. I hated it for the wrong reasons. I hated it because of the emotional attachment to it and not the song itself. But here's the deal. It's a little hard to understand, and that's totally cool. It is a song, obviously, about missing people you love who have died and passed on, and looking forward to seeing them again at the crossroads. Maybe somebody's going to heaven, somebody's going to hell, or maybe they meet you there outside the gate and bring you in. But it's better than I remember it being, and I can honestly say that. It's still impossible to understand without maybe a lyric sheet in front of me. And as you can see, Google Translate or Google Captions just gave the hell up. They were like, no, we're done here. We're done. And I totally get it, but I can pick up, fortunately, a little more than Google can, which I don't know if that just makes me a genius or not, but it's the song I remember hearing. I just don't absolutely hate it right now, and that's probably because I've grown up and matured as a human being just a little bit. But it's a good song. I mean, the message is there, the message is clear, the beat is great for 1996. I mean, this song is almost 30 years old. Holy crap, am I old too? But yeah, no, I dig it. It's much better than I ever gave it credit for being because I attached it to all the wrong things. Songs have a way of getting an emotional attachment out of you, and maybe I'm finally letting it go. I don't know. Well, that's what I'm sticking with, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. Thumbs, definitely. Tell me if there's any other old school or other songs from these guys, Bone Thugs, that I need to check out, or anything kind of in this genre, because this was more enjoyable to me today than it has ever been in any of the time I've ever heard it. So maybe I'm growing musically as a person too. So let me know what else I might want to check out from the past, throw up some other retros, or just check something out I may have never listened to. There are plenty of 30-year-old songs that I have never heard in my life because I was in my own little rock and roll bubble. So let me know anything I need to know about that. Check out my gear shop. It's ragsthatrock.com, where you can buy awesome gear. Definitely do that. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm doing different sign-offs every time, so I'm just going to leave you with this one. When our time comes and our number is punched, I will see you at the crossroads. Yeah, see, it was that simple. Bye.